Welcome to Workplace Wahala Resolutions, a space where we share information about workplace dramas and solutions. Watch this video as a worker takes a stand against a toxic work environment, fighting for what's just. Samira was a ray of sunshine, always bringing warmth and positivity wherever she went. She had a smile that could light up a room, making even the most anxious patients feel at ease. Samira worked at Wellness Care, a healthcare facility in the bustling town of Healthville. She loved her job and the people she served. Samira treated every patient and coworker like family, ensuring they felt valued and cared for. She went above and beyond to ease patients' pain, often staying late to provide extra comfort. Her kindness didn't go unnoticed. Patients and colleagues alike were touched by her dedication.
Samira believed in Wellness Care's mission wholeheartedly. They promised affordable, quality care for all, striving to make healthcare accessible to everyone. The company was growing fast, expanding its reach to serve more communities. New clinics were opening across the state, bringing hope and care to many. It seemed like a success story, a beacon of progress in the healthcare industry. Wellness Care's focus shifted dramatically. Profits became the overriding priority. Cost-cutting measures were swiftly implemented. Staffing levels were significantly reduced, leaving many departments struggling to cope. Samira and her colleagues felt the strain almost immediately. The workload increased exponentially, and the pressure was relentless. They were overworked and stressed beyond measure. The constant rush and lack of support took a heavy toll on their mental and physical health. Patient care began to suffer noticeably. The quality of service declined as the staff struggled to keep up with the demands. Samira noticed corners being cut everywhere. Essential supplies dwindled alarmingly. Equipment malfunctioned frequently, causing delays and frustration. When she raised concerns, her words were dismissed outright. Management seemed indifferent to the growing crisis.
The pressure to meet unrealistic targets intensified daily. The staff felt like they were constantly racing against the clock. Managers turned a blind eye to complaints, focusing solely on financial metrics. The human element was completely ignored. A culture of intimidation, harassment, fear, and silence permeated Wellness Care. Staff were afraid to speak up, fearing repercussions. Samira saw the toll it took on her colleagues. Their morale plummeted, and the once vibrant team spirit was shattered. Some even left the profession they loved, unable to bear the conditions any longer. It was clear that something had to change, and soon.
The work environment at Wellness Care deteriorated rapidly, becoming almost unrecognizable. What was once a place of healing and compassion became a breeding ground for negativity and mistrust. Disrespect and harassment became commonplace. Samira witnessed inappropriate behavior daily. She heard hurtful comments that cut deep. It seemed like the rules no longer applied, and chaos reigned supreme. Management ignored the warning signs, turning a blind eye to the growing issues. They were too focused on the bottom line, prioritizing profits over people.
Samira felt a growing unease and a sense of dread. She knew this was wrong and couldn't ignore it any longer. This wasn't the Wellness Care she joined, the place she once loved. This wasn't the kind of healthcare she believed in or wanted to be a part of. Samira felt a responsibility to act, to make a difference. She couldn't stand by and watch her colleagues suffer in silence. She had to do something, anything, to bring about change.
She decided to report the issues. She gathered evidence. She documented everything. Samira knew it wouldn't be easy, but she was determined to fight for what was right. She encouraged her colleagues to come forward. She offered them support.
Many were afraid. They feared retaliation. Samira understood their apprehension, but she also reminded them of their rights. She reassured them that they weren't alone. Samira's courage inspired others. Slowly but surely, more people came forward. Their stories painted a clear picture of a toxic workplace. Samira filed complaints to the appropriate government agencies to investigate the complaints. She helped the other employees speak up about the harassment and unsafe work conditions. Samira remained steadfast in her commitment to justice and the well-being of her colleagues. Her action eventually led to an investigation into Wellness Care, bringing the issues to light and prompting necessary changes.
Samira's courage to speak up against injustice serves as a lesson to employers to maintain a safe and healthy work environment. Employers must recognize the well-being of their employees is crucial for long-term success. Ignoring health and safety measures and tolerating harassment can lead to a toxic work environment, high turnover, and legal consequences. Employers must foster a positive culture. Creating a positive and supportive workplace culture is essential. Employers should promote open communication, respect, and inclusivity, ensuring employees feel valued and safe. Employers must address issues promptly and fairly. Ignoring and retaliating against employees who report issues can damage the company's reputation and lead to further problems. Employees can learn from Samira's actions and courage. Employees must be aware of their rights to a healthy and safe workplace and the proper channels for reporting workplace issues. Understanding legal protections can empower employees to take action. Establishing a support network at work empowers employees by fostering strength and solidarity. Colleagues who share similar concerns can collaborate to address workplace issues effectively. Employees need to document and keep records of incidents, communications, and actions taken. This can be crucial in supporting complaints and protecting oneself from retaliation. Standing up against a toxic work environment requires resilience and commitment. Seek external help if needed. Come back to my channel to get more inspired stories and tips on how to deal with workplace wahala. Subscribe, share, and like the video to grow our network of informed workers. Feel free to share your workplace drama and engage in the conversation.